Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a like up. Stop us if you've heard this one before. The bold and the beautiful spoilers say that Ridge Forrester is going to have a terrible accident that is going to cause him to lose his memory. Keep reading below for everything you need to know. Per the latest B&B spoilers, Ridge will fall off a cliff for an unknown reason, hit his head, and forget his memory. Apparently, this will cause Ridge to fall in love with Brooke again, dump Taylor. Then, when he recovers his memories, he will leave Brooke for Taylor. If this sounds all too familiar, it's because it is. A lot of B&B fans have noticed that this is a repeat storyline of when Bill pushed Ridge off of a helicopter, which caused him to have memory loss. He fell in love with Caroline during that time and left Brooke for her. Of course, the internet certainly did have a lot to say about this storyline. Many B&B fans even commented with, "That's interesting. So he ends up with Taylor in the end after remembering? I honestly expected him to get back with Brooke." Another fan of the show wrote, "I'm not even kidding, we're on a loop of recycled storylines. We saw it for about 4 years solid with Thomas. Brad just wants a paycheck, but aside from job security, why is he even still making this show? He clearly hates it. He trolls his loyal audience. He has run the damn show into the ground. He doesn't even attempt at coming up with fresh material anymore." And then there was this comment as well. Are we really surprised? This show has the least creative writer's soap history. It just goes from terribly bad to worse. It goes without saying that fans will simply have to tune in each and every day to find out what will happen next. The Bold and the Beautiful airs weekdays on the CBS network. Check your local listings for times. In a twist worthy of a classic soap opera cliffhanger, The Bold and the Beautiful is gearing up for a storyline that promises emotional fireworks, intense drama, and shocking reunions. The latest spoiler shaking up the Forrester family? Ridge Forrester, the patriarch and central figure of many B&B dramas, suffers a traumatic fall, causing a head injury that wipes out his memory. And not just any memory, Ridge forgets decades of family, love, betrayal, and heartbreak. What follows is a riveting journey of rediscovery, deceit, and perhaps a new version of Ridge himself. It all starts innocently enough. Ridge, always the polished businessman, is preparing for a high-stakes fashion showcase at Forrester Creations. Stress is running high. Tensions with Brooke have resurfaced, and his unresolved feelings for Taylor linger like a ghost in the boardroom. In the heat of an argument with Thomas about creative control, Ridge storms out of the design office. Moments later, in the industrial wing of Forrester Creations, he slips on a glossy portfolio left carelessly on the floor. He crashes hard, head first, into a metal beam. The world goes black. When Ridge awakens in the hospital, surrounded by blinking monitors and worried eyes, nothing is familiar. Not even the woman who clasps his hand and whispers his name. "Ridge, it's me, Brooke." The amnesia is almost total. Ridge doesn't recognize Brooke, Taylor, Steffi, Thomas, or even Eric. To him, it's as though he's a man dropped into the life of someone else, a stranger with his face, his voice, his clothes. Doctors confirm it's retrograde amnesia, likely temporary, but no one can predict when or if his memories will return. Brooke is heartbroken. Their relationship may have seen its share of breakups and reconciliations, but now she is utterly erased from his heart. Meanwhile, Taylor sees a bittersweet opportunity. If Ridge is truly a blank slate, can she finally win the love she's long been denied? Back at the Forrester estate, Eric is deeply shaken. Watching his son look through old family albums like they're museum artifacts sends chills down his spine. "That's you," he says gently, pointing to a picture of Ridge at his first fashion show. Ridge stares blankly. "Looks like a great guy. I wish I remembered him." Steffi, meanwhile, tries desperately to connect. She plays old home videos and takes Ridge to his favorite spots in Los Angeles, Riviera cafes, the beach house, the company boardroom. But nothing works. The only flicker comes when he sees a photo of young Steffi on horseback. A faint echo, a feeling, but it disappears like fog in the sun. As days stretch into weeks, Ridge begins to reinvent himself. He's polite, calm, even a little reserved, far from the passionate, impulsive man viewers have known. He asks questions like an outsider. Was I a good father? Why did I fall in love with Brooke? Why didn't it work with Taylor? His curiosity isn't judgmental, it's analytical, like he's researching a biography rather than reclaiming a life. At Forrester Creations, he's back to work, but without the burden of past feuds. He praises Thomas's bold designs, much to Thomas's confusion, and encourages Steffi to expand her leadership role. He questions the company's ethics in a way the old Ridge never did. Ridge 2.0 is less emotionally reactive, more balanced, and some are beginning to like him better. When Quinn learns of Ridge's condition, she can't resist returning from her self-imposed exile to stir the pot. After all, Ridge once kissed her in a moment of weakness. What's to stop him now? She arrives at Forrester unannounced, and Ridge, of course, doesn't remember a thing. But he's intrigued by her bold energy, her refusal to tiptoe around his condition. Brooke, watching from afar, grows increasingly desperate. She's losing Ridge to a past that no longer exists, and to women who are rewriting his future. Refusing to sit idly by, Brooke makes a bold move. She takes Ridge to their old cabin, the site of many of their most intimate and powerful moments. She surrounds him with scents, songs, and scenes that once moved him. Candlelight flickers. Soft music plays. She wears the same perfume from their wedding. And in a whispered voice, she begs, "Please come back to me." There's a moment, just a moment, when Ridge touches her face and something flickers in his eyes. But then, it vanishes. "I'm sorry," he says. "You seem amazing, but I don't feel what you want me to feel." Taylor, who has patiently waited on the sidelines for decades, sees her moment. She doesn't pressure Ridge. Instead, she offers him something Brooke can't, a fresh start. They take walks, talk about philosophy, art, travel. Ridge opens up to her in ways he never did before. There's laughter, connection, even a budding romance. Ridge is falling for Taylor, not from memory, but from experience. Just as Ridge begins to explore this new chapter of his life, it all comes crashing down again, literally. Another accident, another fall, this time minor, jolts something loose. Suddenly, images flash in his mind. Brooke in a wedding dress, Steffi's birth, his rivalry with Bill Spencer, designing his first dress. The dam bursts. Everything comes rushing back, along with the emotions. Standing in the mirror, Ridge stares at his reflection, torn between two selves, the man who once was and the man he became. This twist in the bold and the beautiful isn't just about memory loss. It's about identity, reinvention, and the haunting power of the past. With Ridge caught between two timelines, fans are left asking, will he reclaim his old love or embrace his new life? The emotional stakes have never been higher. Thanks for watching this video. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel and stay with us.